Oh yeah. That was terrible, I'm so sorry. Well, we're going with the simple stream layout this week because I just made some PC upgrades. I got a new installation of Windows 10, and I completely forgot that all my OBS settings are gone, so I'm gonna have to screw around with that later. I didn't have time to fully set it up, but it's whatever. I kind of prefer the clean streams anyways. Please set it up. I kind of... Okay, game volume is way too loud right now. That should be fine. OB Studio. Pretty much. So yeah, I don't have like a stream chat thing on the, well, stream, but it's whatever, I guess. For some reason, YouTube was kind enough to change my latency settings back to normal when I want it to be low latency, so I can, or so the chat wouldn't be so delayed. But unfortunately, if you type a message in the chat, it's probably going to be about 30 seconds until you hear me respond to it, because that's how bad the latency is on YouTube. It is what it is. Yeah, Duck Station Master Race, indeed. EPSXE is pretty much ancient at this point. Yep, Duck Station. It's what I use for my GT2 videos, if you've seen those. Okay. Alright, I am posting the first password. Alright. Duck Station has a lot of the stuff you already need built into it. Even like the geometry correction, things like that. Alrighty, so first race is at Tsukuba Circuit for 7 laps. Key cars. I think... Which one was it that I used? Was it the Mira? I think it was. Yep, this is what I'm gonna go with for the first race. If there's any issues with the stream, like if the audio's not balanced good or whatever else, then let me know. By the way, y'all can use any K cars. It doesn't have to be all Daihatsus. All right. So I believe everybody has made their choice. And let's go for it. Tsukuba circuit for 7 laps in key cars. I think it's a solid warm-up race. Alright, looks like we got one sync fail. Am I playing on OpenGL? I shouldn't be. Because I'm getting the flashing textures for some reason. Which is an OpenGL issue. Whoever's in 5th place, I think, is lagging a little bit. Yep. I could see it skipping around the map. Where are they driving, anyway? Oh, I think they're in the same car as me. Is this thing OP? Because I honestly don't know. It seems like it. Now, be like one of those weird people who are like, I want to see this in 240 FPS. Cheats. Yeah, I still find Night Drive's video hilarious at Test Course 1. Yep, JDM cars around Tsukuba, best motoring. I've thought about making like a best motoring style. Oh, god damn it. And just like that, first race already ruined. My dog started barking at something. It was just some freaking... I gotta watch it with the swear words now on YouTube for reasons, but some big stupidy head, basically door-to-door spammer, I guess you can call it. Thank you so much for ruining my first race. Anyway, yeah, stuff. I'm now in 5th place. You're gonna basically watch me do a time trial. Ugh, that's super annoying, and that's the problem with streaming. My dog's still barking. I don't know why. Like, imagine doing that on a Saturday as well. Going door to door, just annoying people. Nobody's gonna buy your shit. Well, there's the cuss word. I am now demonetized. Except not. Yeah, hopefully the next races actually go normally. These flashing textures are getting pretty bad. I swear I had it set to Direct 3D before I started, but I guess not. I'm gonna have to switch it real quick whenever the race ends. Oh, well, I didn't slow down enough that time. This could have been a really nice race to watch, but I guess not. Also, it seems like a lot of these cars are pretty unbalanced, considering how spread the field is now. They're the GT Nations Cup. I mean, I don't really watch motorsports, so I don't even know what that is. I know I'm a true poser. There's some things that are better to watch, and there's some things that are better to do. And race is over. Just gotta wait for this countdown thing. Oh, GT Sport thing? Yeah, I don't really watch GT Sport either. I think cars in general are faster on GT2. Because, like, the different physics. Or at least they seem faster. Anyway, what's the next race? Spoon Integra at Suzuka, 7 laps. Suzuka, there you are. 7 laps again. Alright, Mitsu, see you later. I'm gonna give it at least a couple minutes to get one more person in here. Alright, there we go. Alright, race number 2. Any day now, countdown. Oh, I forgot to... Well, I can't unready myself now. I forgot to change the thing back to directory. Whatever. Finally. How the hell? What? What? That's a rare event. I hardly ever sync fail. That's super rare. That never happens. I guess that explains the super long delay in the countdown for no reason. Now that I think about it, while I'm here, Direct 3D, boom, boom. All right, so that should fix that. Alright, okay, there it is. Same password, so same people, pretty much. Because that was a weird moment. We're not gonna be trading spots yet. We'll do that after this race. Spoon. Give me 1 second. Jeez, distractions, distractions, distractions. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Nobody even changed the track yet. Bruh. You almost did beginner course for 2 laps. And the... It's not set. The lap count's not set. The lap count wasn't set. If I could host these races, I would, but everyone will just get sync failure playing with me because they load too slow. Alright, third time's a charm, hopefully. Spoon. Spoon, spoon, spoon. Spoon Integra. Alright, perfect. And the countdown started immediately. Good sign, good sign. Alright, looks like we're good. somebody's sync failed. Looks like it's just silent. Oh boy. Oh boy. Somebody's laggy. You're gonna have to fix that lag. Oh, okay, well, because of that, I was distracted. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, I was expecting something like that. Because I saw it being a little bit jittery at first, and then by turn one, just annihilation. I guess it's gonna be one of those days. One thing goes wrong after another. I'm used to it. These race names. Oh. Oh, new password, I guess. I guess technically this is the third time. So third time's a charm V2. Spoon. Integra. Yellow. Yellow Vertigo is way more powerful than the red, but the red can handle better. Alright, I guess we're just gonna go with 5 people this time. We've had enough delays so far with random issues, but instead of waiting on another person, we're just gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna get as little wait time as possible. Please, no problems. Please, 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 please. Alright, hopefully we'll be fine this time. Oh, thank you, Wheelspin. You made me shift way too soon. It's a good thing I got a little bit of practice with this yesterday. Look how much that did. Already off track. I don't get how people can drive and read chat at the same time. Herp derp. It's like impossible for me. I cannot multitask. I mean, I can for some things, just not this. Argentina, nice. It seems like there's a lot of specifically Brazilians and Argentinians. Is that how you say it? I don't know, probably not, but there's a lot of people from both of those countries that watch this channel, which is cool. By changing the EE cycle rate thing. On my old CPU, it barely made a difference, if any at all. But on my new one, the Ryzen 5900X, I actually have noticed a little bit of a difference. So you're just gonna have to test it out yourself, because like I'm no hardware expert. I'm not a PCSX2 developer or anything. I don't know all the nitty-gritty about that. Gonna try not to go into the runoff area for once. Chris and Newbie are really good drivers, so I'm hoping I could actually keep up with them this race. No, what I meant by that is, like, not making a mistake to where I fall super behind, like I always do. It's easier to have close races with slower cars. I would be driving a little bit faster in the bumper cam, but people like seeing what I'm driving, so I really need to make a shader for Direct 3D because this looks terrible. It's the same shader I use for OpenGL. I didn't get disconnected from the first race. I had a distraction that I had to address, which is typical. Every time I want to do something, I get distracted. I've got on the throttle too early. x64 builds, I've never heard of it. I've tried the 1.7 dev builds, but I'm not really a fan of their built-in plugins. Their wheel plugin just is not good. Like they said, that it's not complete yet, but the force feedback sucks on it. So I'm just waiting until they fix that before I start testing on it a little bit more. I mean, yeah, I can obviously use a controller, but I'd still have to go and set up everything all over again. Slowly falling behind. I think it's silent right behind me. GT4 Online is, well, it's kind of weird. So, at first it came out in 2006 as a beta with limited copies released. And the servers back then only lasted for 3 months. And then recently, this year, it's pretty much been revived. The online version has. You've always been able to technically play GT4 online with other people, but that was on the base game, and you had to use X-Link Kai with the LAN mode to do that. But this is the official, well, unofficially the official online version thing. I'm gonna have to pit at the end of this lap. There was some Japanese copies and some US copies. I think there were like 3,500 US. Fronts are going into the orange now. I probably should have pitted that lap, but I completely forgot. I'm gonna have to look into the X64 stuff, but I've never seen anything about it. Like, this is my first time hearing about it. But the current version I'm playing on is 1.6.0. And I have my new PC specs in the description of the stream too, if you're curious about that. Well, yeah, my front grip is completely gone now. Yeah, this car is wrong wheel drive, so it will do that. Wrong wheel as in front wheel. I think silent's gonna go for it. I guess not. Might have some weird things happen in the pit here. There's a bug where when people are entering or leaving the pits, you'll basically stop accelerating for some reason. It's like an AI issue. I've always wondered why PCSX2 only uses 3 CPU threads. You'd be able to play the game like on a lot worse software or hardware than currently. Looks like Terry didn't pit. He's gonna be struggling with those front tires. Yeah, I know he has bad front grip, but I'm passing him on the outside anyway. Viewers right now, not too shabby. So like the current PCSX2 blah 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 that I use, I've been having CPU, well, at least on my old CPU, I had a 6800K, and on pretty much every night track, I would have slowdowns in the same spots because my CPU is maxing out. It didn't have to do with my GPU, because it would still happen at like 90% GPU usage, it'll happen at 50%, it really didn't matter. So it was the CPU causing it. But I always felt like there was something missing to it, like it could perform a lot better, but I've been playing this game for well over a year on PCSX2, doing pretty frequent testing, trying out different settings to fix a few certain issues, but I've never really found much. As for like my new CPU, I got a Ryzen 5900X now, and I pretty much get no more slowdowns anymore on night tracks. Like, my only slowdowns come from my GPU capping out now when my settings are too high. There's only one spot that's consistently an issue, which is on George V. It's at the end of the roundabout in the normal direction. But other than that, absolutely no issues. At least in time trial. I haven't tested against 6 cars yet, which there might be a pretty big difference. And I haven't tested on the online version yet either, so there could be a difference there as well. So x86 is worse than x64? I mean, I'm not a computer scientist person thing. I kind of have an idea of what they mean, but at the same time I don't. I'm just glad I can play George V at full speed. I mean, well, if I ever need to play it online, I could just play in software mode, because I tested it out in software mode as well. No issues at all in software mode, and it doesn't look too bad either. It just looks like a regular PS2. That's actually full screen. But it's also weird in another way, because on my old CPU, software mode will pretty much never play in full speed. I guess that was like a weird setting I had, but I never figured it out. 86 is the mid-80s? Oh god. That's ancient. I'm one of those people that thinks, oh, higher number, I guess that means it's better. Yeah, I did a terrible job at keeping up with Newbie and Chris this race. If I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be driving a little bit better, not having to read chat, but I want to experiment with this a little bit more. Alright, well, looks like Newbie and Chris had a really good race against each other. Kind of mediocre on my end, because bad driving. What's next? I believe the next one is the Lotus Esprit at El Capitan. Alright, so we're just gonna not bother resetting the race because it looks like there's nobody waiting to join anyways. I believe we have El Capitan. How many laps is it? 7 laps again, so 3 7-lap races in a row. Lotus, Great Britain. Probably gonna have to try hard with this one because I want to have a decent race. Doesn't let you enter. Did you put in the right password? I would prefer if you're trying to join the races to chat in the Discord, because that's where I look for pretty much everything. Plus, I could just, like, instantly reply through text instead of having to mention it on stream. But yeah, like, you gotta elaborate, like, why I wouldn't. Is it bringing up an error? Is it the wrong password? Don't want to wait here too long. Oh, that's some kind of issue with your game or your connection or your emulator or something. This game has a lot of weird errors like that, but there's not much advice I can give whenever it comes to things like that. But like I said, if you're trying to join the race or you're having issues, I'd rather you chat in the Discord. It makes it easier. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Bello. Can you join? Check the description, the Discord server's in there, and then you can find all the information you need from there. Alright, I got a little bit of practice with this yesterday. And I'm going to try hard a little bit more on it, so. This green looks so nice on this car. I keep forgetting to put the wheel display on. I'll probably do it whenever this field splits up a little bit more. Oh, I wasn't expecting Chris to brake there. I'm in a bad spot right now. I kind of dive bombed it. I don't deserve that first place. Please don't self-promote in my chat. That's not what this is for. Doing cockpit view on a PS2 game with this many cars would have taken probably at least another year to develop, or tens of thousands of more dollars. And a lot more data as well, because then they have to do all the animations for like the steering, and probably have to work on like lighting effects and stuff like that too. I'm gonna go bumper cam for now, just because it's kind of crammed. Alright, making my move. I screwed up. Oh wow, he actually managed to stay in front around the outside like that. That's cool. Alright, this is it. Okay, never mind. Still holding the lead. I heard somebody was working on a code for the PAL version to get progressive scan. And I think he actually got it to work. Kind of. I don't know the details around it though. Oh, I'm about to get past again, aren't I? Nope. Almost. Alright, I'm going to turn the wheel on because it's kind of cool with this car and the steering. Alright, I was way too early on the brakes there. Yep, that's what happens whenever I look off my screen for 1.5 seconds. Like I said, I can't multitask while playing anything, really. I can't listen to music and play a game. I can't look off my screen for 2 seconds while driving. Oh, looks like silent went wide right there. I believe that's Chris and Newbie. They're probably going to catch up to me. You kind of can't brake while you're steering with this car. You have to like straighten yourself out before. I kind of really like driving this car too. It's pretty fun. Doesn't oversteer too bad for being mid-engine. And there they are. Just like that. Well, that was fun while it lasted. I am on PCSX2, yes. I don't know why I just got a lag spike right there. Watch out, Newbie, I might annihilate you here in a minute. Oh, I'm too late on the brakes. Guess that slipstream pushed me a little bit more than I thought. Can't fall out of slipstream range or else it's over. Yep, I think I'm out of range. Oh, I'm barely on. Just barely. Braking in a straight line really helped me out right there. I think that's the key to this car. Oh no, my... Okay, what a save. The rear lifted on me for some reason that time. I thought that was gonna be it. I felt my life flash before my eyes. I feel like I take that corner a little too slow every time. Okay, I shifted way too early. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I'm definitely not in slipstream range this time. Rip. Oh, hey, final lap. Rear almost lifted on me again. Okay, braked way too late. Yep. I'm pretty bad with memorizing braking zones. Like, I don't really pay attention to it. I just do it by instinct, pretty much. Probably not a good practice. Somebody's about to get lapped. I believe that's silent. That was a terrible final turn. Alright, well, overall, that was a pretty solid race. Finally got across the line. I thought I wasn't even going to cross the line because I was being stupid. All right, there we go with race number 3. Up next, 2000 and earlier, 276 horsepower JDM. So chat, this time you're gonna pick what I'm driving. It could be any JDM car from the year 2000 and earlier, 276 horsepower. So basically any of the JDM Legends. Supra, RX-7, Skyline, Evo, etc. And we're going to New York, 9 laps. We might have to reset the race, actually. Yeah, it seems like a few people can't join. E. What's the password, newbie? Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't see it. Alright, has chat decided what I'm driving yet? No, they have not. I could pick any 726 horsepower JDM car from the year 2000 or earlier. So things like RX-7, Supra, Evo, Skyline, Impreza, etc. New York, New York, New York. 9 laps. C1 RX-7. I am 100% down with that. It is my favorite after all. I believe the RZ is a 2000, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Definitely gonna use my baby for this. Now, I think we're probably just gonna have to go with 4 people on this. Oh, hey! There he is. Nice. Even better with 5. I don't think we're gonna get a 6th person in, though. Looks like there's not enough people on right now. Yeah, I just wish I could do these weekend streams more consistently. Can't do them every weekend, unfortunately. I will give it 30 more seconds till we start. Yeah, there's a lot of Brazilians that watch this channel. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna rock with 5. Doesn't seem to be a 6-player ready, so... I love non-popular channels. Same. I'm gonna do a little YouTuber rant here. Whenever a channel gets to like a certain size, people start acting different. They start wanting to just grow more and more, and they change their personality, and it's kind of weird, and it's like, okay, I'm kind of done with you. You know what I mean? It's like... people get a little too enthusiastic. By people, I mean like the streamer, content creator, or whatever. And their audience is typically younger. This car looks so good on New York. Whoever recommended this, thank you. This track has by far the best reflections for the cars because of the buildings and whatnot. Even on Direct 3D, this looks awesome. I'm getting squished into the wall. Oh. Oh boy. I think the Skyline might have the best straight line speed. By far, I'm gonna have the best handling. Oh, Skyline almost kissed me in the rear right there. Looks like the NSX has a little bit better straight line than me as well. Can't keep up. Oh, he braked way too late. Unless I was shoving him from his POV, because the ping is weird like that. On your screen, you could be just fine, but on newbie's screen right now, he could be like right on my bumper. Usually the Supra kind of sucks in this game, but... Oh, I almost kissed the wall right there.
braking zones are pretty easy on this map, because you have like road markings and shadows and stuff to go with, and it's usually like the same for most of the cars. Oh. That was my bad. Slipstream throwing off my braking, like usual. Did I fix my mic issues? Probably, because I haven't, knock on wood, I haven't had issues so far today. And I am on a fresh installation of Windows and a new motherboard. So maybe it's solved. My last OS drive was just full of so much crap because it was like, how old was it? 7 years old or something like that. It started on Windows 7 Home, then it went to Windows 7 Pro, then it went to Windows 10 Pro, and now I'm just on a whole new OS drive and on a M.2 this time, so all my weird issues so far have been resolved. As far as like my PC itself goes. Some programs will still have the same problems, obviously, but yeah, RAM newbie again. Looks like it's gonna be a battle between the Supra, RX-7, and NSX. Kiss the wall. Gave me a bad setup for this turn, kissing the wall again. Yeah, I've noticed a massive difference on the M.2. I mean, I did have it on a SSD before, but my PC, from hitting the power button to getting onto the desktop, takes 36 seconds now. And it's pretty much full speed within seconds. I can open up any program I want, like, instantly. Like, right after startup, which is nice. Usually it's, like, pretty slow for a few minutes. And it takes 4 seconds to shut down, too, which is also kind of cool. I also have a 2 terabyte M.2 for storing videos and the Adobe Scratch files, so even the editing is a lot faster now too. I did a test render of 4K 60 footage. It was 9 minutes and 20 something seconds long, and it took 6.5 minutes to render all of it. Whereas before, it was like, that would have taken 25 to 30 minutes. And I could scroll through the entire clip with 0 lag issues. That kiss the wall again. More time lost. So, after this stream is done, I'm gonna have to, like, start really getting back on the grind to catch up on uploads, because I've been dealing with, first of all, making the upgrades itself and reinstalling everything I need to. Which which took a couple days. I thought I was going to be able to do it all in one, but nope. PC building really sucks. Like, a lot of people think, like, oh, it's going to be fun because new parts and you're putting it together like a puzzle or something. Even though it's not a puzzle, it's pretty straightforward. It still sucks. It's like working on a car. Then you realize you forgot to buy something and, oh, well, there's another $150. Oh, my Windows 10 license isn't transferable? Oh, well, there goes another $100. So I take it you have a 5900 X2? Very nice. It was really expensive, but I just wanted to future-proof my PC because I don't upgrade my parts or... I don't upgrade anything I have, really, every year or two like a lot of people do. That goes for my car, my phone, my... almost anything I have. I try to make it last for as long as possible, then I'll upgrade. But whenever I do upgrade, I like to future-proof it. So that's pretty much what I did. I could probably sell my old parts for cheap, but at least make some return. I am playing with a Logitech G29, and speaking of, I'm going to turn on the wheel display. Because I'm far behind now anyways. I guess the RX-7's a little underpowered. Either that or I'm underpowered myself, aka I suck. Yep, turned in too early. Kiss the corner again. "10 seconds behind." I was like right behind Newbie a few laps ago. I think once I'm like able to start streaming more often, I'm probably gonna get a streaming camera. I don't think I'm gonna do face cam stuff because I just think that's like a weird trendy gimmick kind of thing whenever it comes to streaming. But I will do a wheel cam at least because I think it's interesting and people will probably like it. But I just don't see the point in like a dedicated face cam only kind of thing. What do we have here? Okay. That's happening. If anyone ever asks why the RX-7 Type RZ is my dream car, just all I gotta do is show them a picture of this rear end. That's all it takes. That was a terrible turn. I kind of wish I put Laguna Seca in the rotation. I think Miata's at Laguna Seca would be a decent race. Alright, third place once again. Bonk. That happened. Need an Ethernet cable? Well, there's been a few people that have gotten Wi-Fi done. I still don't know how to... Okay, I don't know who that is. I still haven't been able to figure out how they do that, but yeah. I think like people are able to connect to the server over Wi-Fi, but then they have issues like joining races and stuff like that. All right, next race. This is gonna be kind of a screwy one. All right, so next up, we are going to Hong Kong, which was a track that I was lagging on before I made my upgrades, but now with my new CPU, I don't have any more lag on it, which is very nice. M3 GTR for 10 laps. Going to Deutschland. I pronounced that wrong a little bit, just a little bit off. But there we go. Alright, so I did tell the Discord chat, do not race if you have lag on night tracks. So if there's anybody lagging in this, I don't know who doesn't read.
Double check. Double check, double check. Yep, 10 laps. Alright, here we go. 10 laps, Hong Kong. As long as there's no lag, this should be a really solid race. Because everybody's in the same car. Instead, we might have some sync problems because it's taking a while to count down. Alright, there we go, finally. The game does some weird things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna get a PS5 when, yep, there, go figure. Go figure. Weird sync issues. That happens. Ugh. Alright, well, this is probably going to be another one of those weird ones. I guess it happened to everyone, because that was... That's illegal. That's illegal and cursed. 21 out of 6. Give me one moment. Alright, sorry about that. I had to let the Doge out. That is Great Britain. M3 GTR. Everybody's ready. Boom. Please no sync fail. Please no sync fail. Also, please no lag. Oh, what the? Well, there's a second screw up. Figures. We're gonna try it one more time, and then if it doesn't work, we're gonna change tracks. What the fuck, Kaz?
No! I didn't want to click that. Eh. Dang it. We're doing the same people, so if somebody else joins in, they're not going to be able to play. Because it's not time to, like, rotate players. This game has weird problems like that all the time. Alright, BMW. I'm gonna force start it this time. Because maybe it's the ready up function that's causing problems. And delayed countdown again. Ugh. Why you do this? What the heck, Kaz? Hong Kong is like... It's laggy, but... No, like, ice... Bruh. I force started it, and I still got sync fail. Ay, 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 ay. What race is after this? Next one is LMP1 at Super Speedway. Newbie, let's add another E. 1 E for every attempt trying to start this freaking race. Yep. It's only a beta from 2006. Should be flawless. What the hell, Kaz? Wrong car. Herpty-derp. Alright, Newbie's gonna force start it this time. What's up, Light? We're waiting on one person. I don't remember who it was. Oh, yeah. Alright, this is the 4th attempt. What hardware am I running? I have my updated PC specs in the description. Brand new upgrades. Except for the GPU. I've had the GPU for a year at least. Well, 2 people sync failed again somehow. I don't know if I want to continue with the race or just skip it, because it's obvious this isn't going to work for everyone. Yep, I guess we're just skipping it. Freaking dude. I have no plans to update my GPU in the near future. No, it's not anyone's like specific problem. It's just the game being weird. It was just fine, but suddenly on Hong Kong we're having all these issues. Because sometimes the countdown won't start immediately, and then I'll sync fail. So I'm gonna let the Discord vote. We're going to Trial Mountain instead for the M3. We'll do Trial Mountain for 8 laps. Wrong car again. I am not going to share my PCSX2 BIOS. As for my settings, I have all my settings in the description of my other videos, but not this one, because it's not the same. The thing with PCSX2 settings and stuff, you're just going to have to test it on your own, because I don't know how it will run on your hardware. But in general, I have my settings on there anyways, so then you can adjust whatever you need. Which the only thing that's going to affect performance is pretty much the speed hacks and internal resolution, as well as, for OpenGL specifically, blending accuracy. Yeah, Nürburgring kind of screws up online as well. Same with Lasarth. It's a little bit laggy on both. So on night tracks are going to be more CPU dependent. I know that now because I just recently upgraded and I don't have lag on night tracks anymore. If you lag on night tracks, there's literally nothing you can do about it until you upgrade your CPU. That's just the way it is. You can't lower your settings to fix it. Maybe you can play in software mode, but sometimes it won't be fast enough still. But if you want my settings, I have a tutorial video. It's in my PCSX2 playlist if you want to watch that, or if you just want to read my settings. They're in the description of my recent videos. Because it's kind of a pain to list every single thing out by memory. One person can't cause entire races to screw up like that. Oh, somebody's laggy. Spinny boy. I don't know if that was a sync fail or if he left or what, but that was weird. I practiced with this on Hong Kong, not Trial Mountain, so it might be a little bit sloppy here. YouTube and your comment censorship because, oh no, he said a swear word. Nobody can see this. By the way, yeah, that's a thing, in case you haven't known. Yeet chicane be like that. Newbie, why'd you slow down? That wasn't your fault. That was me being dumb. Oh, everybody was teleporting? Yeah, that's pretty much what you see from if you're lagging on your POV. Just go around me, newbie. I'm gonna hold you back. Oh my god, why am I screwing up so much? Alright, real time. Boom. That's one problem with online races on this track. Sometimes you just get annihilated at the chicane. And that's probably why they changed it so dramatically for GT7. Because everything is about online stuff now. Single player no longer exists. Something disconnected from my PC. Don't know what it was. I'm definitely gonna have to pit this race. I tested it for Hong Kong to get as many laps in before a pit. Okay, that was a super random message. All of a sudden, I can't drive. Well, not really sudden. I am going to play it safe. I'm going to pit right now. Because I guarantee those tires aren't lasting the whole race. I am all alone back here. Rip. I guess we'll see for the final two races. They are going to be special events. It involves me having the host to do some nefarious activities. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyways. Next race is 90s WRC. Well, 90s and 2000s, except 2003s. At Yosemite, or Cathedral Rocks 1, for 5 laps, and after that is the Ginetta G4 on Sita Diaria Reverse. So hopefully we can get enough people without sync fail issues playing those. Especially the Ginetta race, I'm really looking forward to that. It's really hard to drive, but once you get good at it, it's super fun. Also, I'm in front of Meadows again. He was leading for the first couple laps. Oh, bonk. Need to slow down more for that corner. I keep screwing it up. I cut it. I cut it. Cut the grass. I went and started a landscaping business for GT4. But instead of landscaping, I just destroy the yard. Oh, I think Meadows just wiped out. Alright, well, not the best race in the world because I suck, like always. But I'm really looking forward to these next two. I just really hope there's enough people. And it's not just like 2 or 3 of us. Alright, so give me a moment. I will be right back. I completely forgot. We still have one more race before the special ones. 3. Yeah, I completely forgot about it. We have some LMP1 action and Super Speedway. Super Speedway, where are you? Where are you? The heck? It should be at Twin Ring Motegi. Where the heck is it? Oh. Why is that separate? Not enough laps. It's gonna be like about 30 seconds a lap. Also, those aren't LMP ones. Those are Group C. Silent VTech kid. What? Nope, 17 people. Lol. My mic stand is about to rip the piece of wood that it's mounted to. Alright. BMW V12 LMR. Alright, this is either going to be really fun or really dumb. You could go either way.
probably going to be really dumb.
Because LMP1 and Group C races aren't that great. Because some people can drive them well, most people can't. By the way, the GT1 is a LMGT, so it's technically not LMP1, but if you want to use a slower car, go for it. Tire cheat. Oh well, it looks like he's changing his car, but meh. We can't do Formula GT online, unfortunately. Can't select it. Besides, including myself, hardly anybody knows how to actually drive them. It'll just be a mess, and it won't be fun. That is the Pescarolo French car. Let's see who's using traction control. Nobody, nice. Because nobody got a massive advantage off the launch. Oh, this is where my wheel's going to be loud, shaking a lot. This LMR looks different than the base GT4 game. I think it's the stripes going across it. Oh, boy. I was not expecting that. Everybody just rocketing past me. I also wasn't expecting the GT1 to ever take first place. I'm pretty sure it's a lot worse. Man, this thing has a lot of snap oversteer. Well, that's not exactly snap oversteer, but yeah. It hates cornering under braking, or braking under cornering, whatever. You have to manage that a little bit better. And this whole riding the inside of the track to avoid slipstreaming is kind of dumb. I'd rather not do it. This is really dumb. Please stop. How the hell does a GT1 have better handling than this? Okay, what was that? Is that foul play I saw? GT1 tried to dive bomb, didn't really work out. I have terrible handling compared to everyone else. Definitely gonna need a pit as well. Oh, R8's doing a little bit of drift action too. I mean, the R8's pretty decent. I think it has terrible brakes, at least on the regular game. Some of the cars were slightly tuned for this version for some reason. I clearly have the worst handling of the field. GT1's pulling away from me right here. And I think the Speed 8 has a worse acceleration. Okay, you're way late on the turn-in. Time to pit. Oh, I wasn't expecting the GT1 to come in as well. I don't know why, but on this track specifically, there's like no traction control for the AI leaving the pits. It does it for every other track except this one. Now, there's a chance I might not be in somebody's slipstream anymore. There's also nobody in mine right now, so this is my chance to keep some distance. I would put the steering wheel back on, but that involves pausing the game and losing speed. Judging by what I was seeing earlier, I'm by far the smoothest person on the track, so that should be a huge advantage. But once they get into each other's slipstreams, they'll start catching up. Pay attention to the split times. 2.49. Oh my god, he gained so much time in that one turn alone. 1.5, yeah. I'm screwed. That was also terrible. Somebody's riding the wall. This car sucks for this. Speed 8's so much faster around here. Okay, put the bumper cam on now. Okay, I don't mean to go down into the 8 lane, but shit happens sometimes. Surprised I haven't wiped out from that happening yet. No point in passing, because he's just going to pass me again anyways. Wait, did I just shove newbie? There's plenty of space on my POV, but he just, like, shot towards the wall. Okay, that was quite a shove there. Almost lost the slipstream. What? Where's the slipstream? I'm plenty close enough. Okay, that was a nice move I just made right there. If that would have been the last lap, I would have been stoked about that finish. But they would have probably been a little bit more aggressive as well. Yeah, well, riding the wall. Come on, slipstream. Hanging on by a thread. And I'm falling completely out. Just like that. Can you watch and save replays? No, you cannot, unfortunately. Chance to secure the podium because me and VTech pitted on the same lap, so we're gonna have the same tires. Fuck. I could have easily taken the podium, but that would have involved squishing him into the wall, which would have been dirty. I have a good enough line for that. Also, oh no, I swore. Swear. But yeah, this car sucks for this track. Noted. All right. Now it's time for the special events. Clear.
Yes. Now I gotta search for this too. This is a problem with doing PC upgrades and getting a new OS drive. You lose everything that was on your previous OS drive, even though it's still plugged in, and you gotta go find it all over again. Where are you? Boom, boom. Just a moment, y'all. I'm looking for something. But I can't find it. I'm gonna have to host this next race anyways, so go ahead and back out for those y'all who are in. Alright, give me a moment.
Okay. Slight change of plans. I do not have my list to do the thing I was going to do, so I have to wait for it, but I do remember the thing I have to do the race after it. Not trying to be too specific here because stuff. Basically, we're going to do Seated Aria first, and then we'll do Yosemite after, if I even can. So, yeet. They're both going to be 5 laps, so it's whatever. Yes, it worked. So, we're going to be doing 5 laps at Seated Aria with the Ginetta G4. Is about to rip right off my desk. Alright, this is either going to be really fun or a huge disaster. Because one, this car is hard to drive, and two, we're on CETA Reverse. Which is probably the hardest track in the game, but it's fun, and I like it. This is super sloppy with the wheel, by the way. But that's what makes it fun. Whereas Newbie, he had to get off, and besides, he can't sync to me with my host. I gotta figure out how to load the game slower so PS2 players can play on my host, and then I'll be able to host the races myself, so I don't have to, like, tell someone else to host everything for me and make passwords and stuff. And besides, I'll be able to host stuff like this more often. What do I think about the GT1? Big meh. Drives like crap, but it looks nice. Alright, I think we're just gonna rock with 4 people. We'll see if everybody stays connected. I hope. So, fingers crossed. Please, please, please. Yay, everybody's in. Oh, sloppy, 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 sloppy. Oh, Jesus. That was something. Right away. I'm just gonna drive in chase cam, screw it. And I practiced with this yesterday, I'm already being terrible. This car is gonna be so much easier on a controller. Air horns going off every 2 seconds, gotta love it. Please. Nope, you can play this on a you can play it on a PS2 as well. BK4 has a tutorial. Man, I'm probably gonna lose it right here. I am super sloppy with this right now. Way too late on the brakes. What is wrong with me? Yay, didn't kiss the wall this time. Oh, well, I did right there. Oh my god, that shifting time. I just need to start staying in second. Don't even bother going into first for anything. That's probably why it's been happening. Meadows is quickly catching up. Late on the brakes again. I say that, and then I downshift into first anyways. Oh boy, that was a hard freeze. What on earth was that? Hey, I did that clean for once. Yay. Uh-oh. Somebody's getting bouncy. Uh-oh. Can't tell if that's him or me. Turn, turn, turn! I can't really make it around him right now. He caught a little air right there. No! I did it again. Stupid first gear. Stop it, me. I gotta nail this section to catch back up. Well, that's not happening. Meadows could have squeezed around me, but it was kind of sloppy. You're kidding. How? How? That was BS. What? Come on. Ugh. Alright, gotta nail this lap. Gotta nail it. I got the momentum, I got the momentum. There we go. Don't kiss the corner again. That's first gear. Stop shifting into first, me. Great, I just screwed myself again. Ugh. I just, like, do it automatically, and I don't know why. Okay, that was good. That was decent, but I still kissed the wall. Bonk. There we go. Well, even though YouTube hid the comment because, oh no, swear word, I have a tutorial to play GT4 Online on my channel. It was like 2 weeks ago. It's also in my playlist, or it should be. Meadows deserves second because I just kept screwing up every corner. bonk.
Alright. Well, we were supposed to have one more race, but unfortunately, I cannot even find what I need to in order to make it work. Stuff, things, I can't be too specific because reasons. I'll probably just reschedule that race for next week. But overall, decent day. We got a few good races in. Had a good time streaming. I would like to do this a little bit more often, but streaming thing, it's kind of difficult. And I'm not really good at it, but it's whatever, I suppose. And, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you all for participating in the races, and I'll see you next time. Also, one more thing. Yes, you will be able to. In order to join the races, join the Discord server that's in the description of the stream. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the whole stream public this time, so yeah, I'm not going to private this one. It went okay, so yep, that's pretty much it. See you guys next time.